The snow tracker. So many of you wanting to know what's going to happen with this late weekend, early week storm system. And we're always very careful about talking about storm systems that are more than like 72 hours out because weather systems are fluid. A lot can change, the details in particular. But here's at least one idea, and we're going to have a couple different ways of splitting this apart here to talk about what's ahead. So first, on Friday, we have a little clipper system. Moves in late Thursday into very early Friday. Could bring about an inch. I think the better chance of seeing an inch or so of snow would be south of Fort Wayne. Again, we'll get to that. Sunday, late Sunday into Monday, a storm system will be passing primarily to our south. But there are some questions as to whether or not it might actually start to move farther north here over the next maybe 24 hours. We might see those trends. It's happened before. So we're kind of putting this in the around an inch for late Sunday to maybe around a few inches into early Monday. Again, a lot to iron out with this particular scenario. And then a few flurries possible by the middle of next week with much colder air. So let's give you that first alert because there are many things we want to alert you to. First, it's going to be well, we'll talk about the clipper system in a little bit, but the bigger system here is a late weekend. So Sunday afternoon, early evening, it'll start moving into the Midwest. Now, there's been some timing discrepancy here. Some forecast models have this in late Sunday, like 11 p.m. to midnight into early to midday Monday. Others, like this one, the European forecast model, has this coming in about Sunday afternoon through central and southern Indiana, with far southern Indiana seeing perhaps a little bit of freezing rain or ice. Again, so much to iron out here over time. But this is how it looks essentially, is that the core of this energy will be passing through central Illinois, Indiana, and perhaps eventually Ohio. And we are on the northern edge, which would give us perhaps a few snow showers late Sunday into early Monday, but maybe only a couple inches versus maybe 4, 5, or 6 inches of snow, which is possible across central and southern Illinois, Indiana, and Ohio. So here we are early Monday morning with most of that snow again into Ohio by this point. So the best heavy snow chance Sunday, I'd say midday to Monday midday, would be in this corridor shaded in pink here. This is northern to central Missouri, Illinois, Indiana, and Ohio. And then northern Kentucky would be part of this particular storm system. And if this system moves 50 to 100 miles farther north, we're right in this area of the best heavy snow chance. If this system moves a little farther south, then we're not dealing with maybe just a few flurries at worst. So we're going to watch this, and we will give you that first alert, particularly a first alert weather day, if it looks like we're going to see more than an inch or two from this system. As far as current conditions are concerned, some snow flurries, lake effect snow flurries here this evening. No impacts, though. Tomorrow we'll see a few sun breaks, and then late Thursday, likely after sunset tomorrow, we'll see a clipper system move in. Clipper systems are generally devoid of a lot of moisture. They're very dry, fluffy flakes, really. And late Thursday into very early Friday, there could be some minor accumulation, maybe about an inch or less, south of Fort Wayne as the system just kind of grazes the area and moves off to our east. So there could be some minor impacts Friday morning, some slowdowns, especially south of the city. This would again be late tomorrow into early Friday. But outside of any of the snow chances would be these temperatures. Look at this. I mean, just the week of Christmas up to New Year's Eve, we spent a lot of days in the 50s with rain. And here we are with a streak of 20s, 22 on Saturday for a high. Look at those lows in the teens. And then by the middle of next week, high temperatures in the upper teens with wind chills likely back below zero.
Oh boy, cold stuff.
Yep.
Thank you, Matt.